What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm diving back into another Hot Butcher beer. Yes, I see Hot Butcher. We get it. We review it on the channel just like every other beer tuber. It is what it is. Here we go. Only interested in bangers. So this is kind of like their rotational, I believe. They have other beers only interested in blank. This one is only interested in bangers. So this is brewed with Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, and Sabro hops. 8% ABV, a little bit higher on the spectrum. Usually you'll see a 7.5 from Hot Butcher, so this isn't out of character. You see a lot of 8%ers as well. On the back we have notes of juicy citrus, lush tropical, and candied berry. I feel like they use tons of Citra, tons of Mosaic all the time. I feel like I've seen a lot of Sabro as of late from Hot Butcher. Well, Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, Sabro. Okay, let's do 4. Let's check all these out and see what the combination is together into one flavor. Today, no canned on date. There hasn't been any in a long time. But again, this was just dropped into distribution by M4. Shout out to Jason Hopwarden of the North. Wouldn't get these beers without him. So that's the guy you need, Michigan. So it's a haze bomb, but not like crazy haze more than I've ever seen before. It's a little bit more yellow than some of their other 8%ers. It's very creamy with a nice bit of head retention. It's guys, it's a Dippa. What do you want from me? Do I need to give you characteristics? Look, like you can see it like a little bit maybe more yellow on camera than it is in person. They might have a little bit more dark orange in there, but on camera right now, I think this could be right. This is probably a lighter yellow looking beer with a nice bit of head retention. So let's go to an aroma. A disclaimer, I'm not always a fan of Sabro hops. Don't know why. I'm a different person. I don't always have the same opinion as other people. Not saying everybody loves Sabro either, but it's not always my favorite, so we'll see how it blends today. Let's go. That is such a medley of everything. Like, I don't even know where to start. This beer is very, it's very tropical. It's very citrus. It's very stone fruit. But it's just like a pool of all of that together. Like, there's not one single fruit that I'm jumping out at and being like, yes, that is just cantaloupe. That is just peach. But are they in there? Sure. There is this like berry coconut. The Sabro's not too overpowering. Sometimes I will get like this crazy, overwhelming suntan lotion thing that doesn't have that, which is good. It seems like we're getting more of like citrus zest. We're getting more cantaloupe and peach. Getting like sweet honey. But really, it's actually a touch lackluster compared to some of the other Hot Butcher offerings. Like, I feel like it's not as aromatic as some of the others, and if it is, the blend of the hops they're just way more powerful than some of their others, where it's just a culmination of all the different flavors that they bring to the table. Like, I feel like I can sometimes pick out what hop is like showing itself. This not so much. Even not really that coconut thing. It's not too overwhelming. It's actually, it smells a touch boozy underneath. But we'll see. We'll see what I get, guys. Let's dive in. Only interested in bangers. That's a fact. So am I. Let's check it out. Cheers. Do I like this? I don't know. There is literally no one direction I could go down. So like, this beer has 4 different hops, right? So it has the Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, Sabro. So I'm going to call this 4 different avenues to go down. I don't even know where to start, because together into one, these are all quite lackluster. I'm just being completely honest. Like, I drink Hot Butcher beers all the time. This one is just, again, a blend of all 4 of these. And there's not one direction I can turn down. Like, sure, again, is there orange in this? Yes. Is there a touch of lemon? Yes. Is it juicy or zesty? I'm almost leaning towards it's more zesty. It's more zesty lemon. It's more dry peach. It's more underwhelming honeydew. Like these fruits that are in here, yes, it's a juicy beer, right? But it's more zesty, it's more skin of the fruit, it's more pithy. That coconut thing from the Sabro, I'm really not off-put by anything. I don't really get it in here, and I don't know if it's just the other hops are more forward on the aroma and the taste. But there's a little touch of, like, again, I'm going to say zesty lemon. I'm going to say honeydew. And then there is a little bit of that, like, strawberry coconut. I'm going to say a touch of strawberry coconut. And it's probably the Sabro. It's probably the Mosaic blending with the Sabro. And there's a little bit of, like, honey piney bitterness on the back end with a touch of booziness, really. Like, is this one of the worst Hop Butcher beers, in my opinion? I think so. Like, I feel like there's not a good showcase of these hops together. Like, I feel like they just don't blend together. I'm not saying this is poor. I'm just saying it's underwhelming. It's not apparent which avenue I can turn down for an actual review of flavors, because I think it's just a blend of all of these. And so, is that an A+ for blending? Sure, but is this like a stellar Dippa from Hop Butcher? I'm going to say no, because I'm not, like, overly impressed with flavors here. I just feel like it's lackluster. I feel like there's not one epic thing I can point to. There's not something I want to just, like, this was overly demonstrated today in the spirit. There's really nothing too crazy going on here. Maybe some people see that as a good thing. It's very drinkable, okay. But there is that little booziness on the back end, too. I'm going to say apricots, peaches, and pears. There's like a green D'Anjou pear that's popping out on me. There's a little bit of dank blueberry coconut, and then there's this little touch of booziness on the back end. The more I drink it, it's good. I think in the Hop Butcher lineup, I'm going to put this one more towards the bottom. As for rating, where do I put this? I don't really know. A little bit sweet, a little zesty, a little pithy. It's still good, guys. I'm not hating. It's just we hold them to such a high standard. They know this already. You're splitting hairs. Like, they're always excellent, overly excellent. Today, this is just good. This is just good rather than, yes, 4.25. Today, I'm going to go with a 3.85 out of 5. That's just where I stand on this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. But either way, that's just one man's opinion and nobody. Here I am, guys. 3.85 out of 5. Only interested in bangers. Until next time, cheers, prosiamus. See ya on the next one. Cheers.